The fuck is up with this nigga, B?
This nigga too serious, bro. Lighten up, nigga. Lighten up, nigga.
I'm a serious man, bro.
Nah, bro. I think that conversation
on,
too earlier was like, was you heated?
No, we gonna talk about it on the pod, man. We talking about everything today, man.
Talking about everything today, man. We live right now. Fuck a 30-second clip. We live right now.
Yeah, we chopping it up, man. Ain't nobody heated, bro. It just don't like, nigga. Do you want to be a podcaster, bro? Like, that's really a question that you need to ask yourself.
All right.
I'm here.
Did I wake up and be like, I want to be a podcaster? Fuck no. I'll be honest with you. I never thought about that.
Right. So I mean, I don't know what we doing, bro. Like, this ain't a cheap endeavor.
No, it's not cheap, but nah. But we giving it 100%.
Are you though? We live? Bet.
Wait. That wasn't live? That wasn't live? Clip that shit. Yeah, clip that shit. We need that as a clip. Here,
man. It's the function. We are back,
What's
man.
the word?
GC, are you with me?
You hear me?
They were just talking about Kirk Franklin over there, so I have to keep dropping that tag, man. But no, it's your boy Teddy Ragsy, man. We in here. I'm here with the Fofo Bulldog himself.
Dell City. Tonight, vibes brought to you by, influenced to you by Avion, that Fofo Bulldog order. Cristalino. What's the word?
So we coming out hot today, man. Like we everybody got a lot of stuff going on, so we gonna give y'all some quick hits. We gonna chop it up, man. We here for y'all, man. So what's going on, Dell? What's going on?
Man, bro, I think we coming off a conversation that was very much needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, can you please enlighten us what the conversation was?
I just, so we're a podcast, right? We're the function. We doing this podcasting thing. You know, a lot of people know us from Community Function, our show throwing company,
right?
Our promotion company. We do that. You know, we love doing that. That's, I would say, our passion. But we understood the need for, you can always do more. You can always have that growth mindset and continue to do things. So we started this podcast called TheFunction. So with that, podcasting entails certain things. You got to cover certain topics. You got to discuss certain things, have a certain level of like knowledge about what's going on in the day-to-days and the internets, as they would say. But, from Dell's perspective,
go ahead, kick it off. Let's go.
I don't know if you're necessarily interested in that. I think you just like you just like being yourself, and that's cool too. But
I think your self sells. I feel like if you can be you, you can be you. Now I understand that we are a podcast, but my thing is like, are we media?
I'm media, nigga. Shit, man. Book me for hostings. Book me to sponsor your next event as a host. You know what I'm saying? Teddy Ragsy. I'm media. I'm here. I put the cap on. We said we're gonna be talking heads, so we got to be talking heads. Like, it's a certain level of like authenticity that we owe the audience. You know, like we have some good clips from the last episode that we aren't necessarily running because I don't know if we're committed to what we're doing here. But and that's neither here nor there. If you watch the episode, they're still there. So watch the episode.
It's
so
there.
Just maybe tap into the full episode 4. And my bad, I didn't even get to say that, man. I'm not upset right now or anything, man. I got some energy, bro. I feel a certain way because I just like, I'm not a rich man.
Talk to me, brother.
I'm not a millionaire.
Right.
We in this big balling ass studio, you know what I'm saying? We was having like $1 million conversations before we went on live, you know what I'm saying? Like we chopping it up with real next level heavy hitter type individuals.
Factual.
So I mean, yeah, there's a level of seriousness that I'm taking with this. There's a level of respect that I'm putting on what we're trying to do here behind these microphones.
I feel you.
And I just want to know that my partner is on the same vibe and that my partner is
shit.
The
All
same
right. Okay, question. So do you feel like I don't have that same respect that you're giving?
Not even the respect, bro, but it's just like you acknowledge yourself, and I'll let you say this.
Right.
Are you tapped into the internets? Are you paying attention to like what's going on in pop culture? Is that what Dell cares about?
Fuck no. Respectfully, in a sense where it's like I don't spend majority of my time on my phone scrolling or even tapped into like the media things because that just never was a thing I was just ever into. However, am I knowledgeable about things that I want to know about? Yeah, sure. Is some of it media? Yeah, sure. But this is my thing. It's like, what are we? Are we a media? Are we just posting straight media?
Answer that question for yourself, brother. I gave my answer.
So you say what?
I'm a media person, yes.
Okay. I'm not a media person. I'm not. I'm going to give you me. I'm going to give you things that you can relate to, things that you could be personable with. Like, media, like what differentiate us between World Star, TMZ? You know what I'm saying? Like, What makes us stand out? Versus any other media company.
That is Dell and Teddy doing this. It's not. I'm not comparing, and that's another thing where I think we differ. Like, I'm not comparing this shit to anybody else, bro. I'm saying, I guess I take that back. I do compare in terms of like, there's a proven like kind of method to the madness of what you do, right? And I understand the goal is to interweave our personal stories, interweave our personal experiences into these larger topics.
Facts.
But that's what we need to do is interweave it into these larger topics. Like, I don't think like people want to hear our opinions on things. We've seen that. It may not be everybody wants to hear our opinions on things yet, and that's perfectly fine.
I agree with that. I agree.
There's a certain level of like, if you're going to give your opinion on things, you should probably know what's going on. And that's not to say that you need to be on your phone every day of the week studying what's going on your phone every hour of the day, looking at the trending topics. But, you know, I'll just say it. There were 2 major interviews this week. And it doesn't seem like you are tapped in or want to talk about either one of them. J. Cole on Cam's show, Talk with Flea.
Right.
Hove dropped. When does Jay-Z ever have an interview?
That's true.
Those are 2 seminal, very important cultural artifacts. Like, we may not be getting the music that we wanted just as of yet in 2026. And we still got a lot of year to go. Right. But we're getting the media. We're getting the things to react to. And, of course, everybody's reacting to it because that's what the hot news is. So if we're trying to be the new hotness in the hot news, well, I guess maybe that's what we got to get on the same page. That's what I think the goal should be. Then like
media,
like
so, and that's the part that separates us is that you're heavily focused on the media, where I'm not that focused on media. Like all the topics that we ever sent, like it's all topics that's timeless. Like you could post this whenever. It's
all right, so kick us off with one, Del. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's kick us off with a timeless.
Kick it off a timeless one. Okay, all right, check it out. Songs you had no business listening to as a kid, but you knew all the words.
Oh, songs we had no business listening to as a kid, but we knew all the words.
Name one.
For me. So if y'all listen, I was raised in the church, so I wasn't really allowed to like listen to shit like that when I was a kid. So I was sneaking and geeking when I was like listening to music. Probably the first song that comes to my head is an R&B song. Is "Too Close" by Next.
Oh.
Baby, when we grinding, I get so excited. Okay. That video. I don't know if I got my first wood off of. If I could remember the moment where I got my first wood. Pause. It was probably watching the next 2 when they had the bitches in the bathroom stalls. Like that was a crazy video to be seeing. I was probably like 7 when that joint came out. That was some crazy shit to see, bro. So next 2 Close out. That's for sure at the top of my list. It was one of the songs.
And it's crazy how like my song is like a classic R&B too. I'm gonna go with Silk, Freak Me, baby. All right. Yeah, I want to let you up and down. Like, I'm fucking sick singing this shit word for word. Like, that should not be a song that I should know. You know what I'm saying? Like certain songs bring me back to a certain period of time, but that's a freaky-ass song for a 6-year-old to be reciting word for word. I would say that.
Another one I think of as a West Coast nigga, shout out to Corrupt the Legend. We can freak if you want to.
What is that? Put me on, brother. Put me on.
Corrupt, nigga. It's Corrupt.
The song.
We Can Freak It by Corrupt. That's like skating music, skate music, roller skating. You been in a skating rink?
Yeah, that's a big skater, but
that's what you like. That's the type of shit they give it up. We live it up. You know, no, We Can Freak It by that's a classic. Of course, I would always come visit.
Check it out.
I would visit Chicago during the summer, and if we talking about the 90s in Chicago, at least on the west side where I was at with my people, it was all Crucial Conflict and Do or Die.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, like, Po Pimp, nigga, I probably knew Twist's verse on Po Pimp when I was 8. Like,
still Po Pimpin'.
Of course, the remix with Goldie in the video. Yeah, like, legendary shit. Like, it was... Did y'all have a box out here? The music video channel, The Box?
What do you mean?
The Box was, like, a music video channel for niggas who didn't have cable. Like, it was, like, MTV... BET and The Box. The Box.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just remember Channel 99 and the Cartoons channel.
Bro, I had The Box, bro. Like The Box, you could call in and request music videos. Niggas was broke. We did not have cable in the goddamn townies in Phoenix, so niggas was watching The Box type shit. And yeah, the Still Po Pimpin' video, that was when they always played that motherfucker on The Box, bro. That shit, they kept that shit in rotation on The Box. For sure.
That's a classic.
So like thinking about songs that we had no business listening to, like maybe take it a step further. Like what are some of the music and the songs that raised us and the artists? Who do you think of when you think of the artists that raised you and what you was hearing cleaning up the crib on Saturday morning?
See, it was different, brother. Like I grew up in a household where it was like oldies. Oldies was playing on the days that you clean up, which is Friday nights for us. It was Fridays, like you had to clean up and do the chores before you go outside type shit. But a lot of oldies, Patty, Luther, Gerald, Commodore, Temptations.
The goddamn Temps.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I grew up on that.
No, for sure.
And in addition to that, like it was more so like the modern 90s R&B. And that shit still carries me to this day. Like I still start my day with oldies, dusties, depending on how I'm feeling. But every day I hit a oldies, I hit a dusties, you know.
That Motown era, bro. The whole Motown is what I would say I was raised on. My pops is old as fuck. You know, shout out Kenny Wayne. He an old nigga, so like it was no.
Shout out to ONs.
We didn't even get to like he was already saved and sanctified by the '80s. So like a lot of the '80s shit, like I came on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I be hitting. One of my personal favorite groups is the Whisper. So I be sending him like Whisper songs. Like bro, this was a banger. The Whispers was going crazy, but he was all Motown shit. So yeah, Temptations. Yeah. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Yeah. Four Tops. Yeah. Did you ever watch like Motown 25 or Motown Fit, like the anniversaries where they would be like battling each other and shit?
Is that the same thing where they would have like hours long episodes?
It's not. It was like a live event. That was where like Michael Jackson debuted the Moonwalk. I think that was Motown 50 if I'm not mistaken. Okay. He debuted like the Moonwalk doing Billie Jean and shit on Motown 50. So that's like. That's the type of shit I was raised on. Like, did you ever watch The Last Dragon?
No.
The movie that's Berry Gordy, Motown. That's his. He made a movie called The Last Dragon. And another group. We talking about music that raised us. Yeah. The Barge.
Oh, okay.
They had the feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. That shit song. That shit's in Last Dragon. That was like the main song that was pumping in Last Dragon. So. That's like when I think of like being a shorty, bro. It's all Motown. It's all
a shorty for sure.
And even like a fake group that had a big influence on me, the 5 Heartbeats.
Okay.
The movie,
so you grew up like me, like on some
like,
old school, you know?
I mean, I feel like you probably 90% of black niggas our age may have had a similar experience.
I mean, I don't know, but I don't want to say like 90. A lot of these people don't know that substance, that soul music. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was
that you can get into
bro.
A car and you can just cruise to. Like, a lot of people don't know that, to be honest with you. Like
I had to like
some people grew
rap.
up on Tupac and Biggie and like that's it, you know.
I discovered rap from like my OGs, like my god brother, like older homies, like my god brother. He used to listen to Big L and Nas all the time. Like that's
Big L was a spitter.
No, yeah, for sure. So I got put onto that type of wave like through that. But like if you're talking about just at the crib, like mom and pops, like it was Christian music, like Kirk Franklin, Fred Hammond. Because I mean like. Bro, if we talking about just purely musicality, I don't think there's like a genre of music that's really fucking with Christian music. Like just them band, like because everybody who ended up blowing up back in the day came from the church, came from that like, you know, that system of like singing in the church or playing instruments in the church. A lot of people that blew up back in the day, they all came from that shit anyway. So it's like just the level of instrumentation and how that music speaks to you for show, like church music. That shit was embedded in me as a shorty, man.
But you know what? I'm gonna also say, as a shorty for sure. But then, like when I start hitting the teenage years and shit like that, like I feel like music, it shaped me when I was younger for sure. But more so when I'm at that 9, 10 to 14-year-old range, where
no, for sure.
Like a lot of artists that was dropping music. I'm a firm believer in this. Music does influence and does impact a kid's way of thinking. To be honest with you, because I could never forget where. Brother, I'm like 9 years old, and I'll never forget going home. You know, at the time it was like MTV Jams. You get.
I never had cable, but yeah, I'm already know. Yeah.
Man, thank God I did. Blessed, but brother, look, MTV Jams would come home, and I remember seeing Jay-Z Big Pimpin' video, and I'm listening to the words. No, seriously, brother, and I'm listening to the words, and I'm like, that shit kind of formed my way of thinking. I'm like, I'm 9 years old, 10 years old, thinking how a man that is 20 plus, you know, and he's writing his words, and I'm like, I feel that, and like I'm agreeing with
nigga,
that.
You didn't know what that shit meant when you was 9 years old.
No, like I'm dead serious, brother. Like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you.
You were 9. You was Big Pimp. I get what you're saying, but it's like, bro, you really can't comprehend what they talking about. I mean, you can see the visuals and see like Cristal getting poured on women and just the objectification, but you wasn't picking up on that. You wasn't really like.
I'm not picking on pouring bottles on women's heads. I'm not picking up on that, but I'm picking up on his words. I'm picking up on his message, and at the end of the day, like that shit formed my way of thinking, and low key, like that's why I moved the way, like. Man, like that's why I say music is a heavy influence to young kids, and I'm always mindful about what kids listen to because that shit becomes a reality to some kids. Because I could be a witness of it. Like I can speak for myself. Like man, bro, like that shit changed my way of thinking. Music.
Let me ask you, how were you like obtaining music back then? How was you getting CDs like and or downloading or like how what was your like main method of getting music back then?
Brother, I've been a music head my whole life.
Sure.
So when I was a child, I had what's that BG? What was that magazine company music company where you could select the CDs and then they'll send it to you?
No, I don't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about.
I had that. That was my first. That was how I got all my music. That's how I got all my CDs. I paid a monthly subscription. I'm like 8, 9. Then it went to LimeWire, FrostWire, you know what I'm saying?
BearShare,
all that. But I would say this, music, when I was in my teens, brother, like I grew up on like that Jeezy, T.I., Gucci versus music that's dropping today. Like I'm a firm believer, like brother, when we was in high school, man, we was.
Did you ever? So like I asked you about the music, like where you was buying your music from, because like that. Was you always allowed to listen to explicit music? Did your parents like not care about listening to like?
See, my household was different. Like we grew up like it was just men. It was just me, my pops,
for sure.
and like my brother. For a little moment, my situation is different. We'll talk about that in a different episode. But majority of my life, it was just me, my brother, and my pops, and it's just a house full of men.
So I was not. It was me and my. You know, like when we could get into the family particulars. There was a long period when my pops wasn't around or whatever. Shout out to bro, but it was a long period where he wasn't there. So it was me, my mom, and my little sister at the time. So I wasn't allowed to listen to parental advisory music. Like I couldn't. Like I was gonna ask. Did you ever buy a CD at Walmart?
I had all the CDs I wanted through the BG.
So Walmart never sold parental advisory music. So I had to damn near get all. My mama always made me buy CDs at Walmart, and the one
I remember
the biggest one that comes to mind. No, there was
like,
no cussing.
No lyrics.
Like
I remember.
The biggest one that comes to mind for me that I'm from that era was Ludacris' Word of Mouth album. The edited version of that, bro. If you could find the edited version of Ludacris' Word of Mouth album, that shit is fucking hilarious. They was using like dog sound effects, like ding bells, like doorbell sound effects, nigga. Bro, they was doing whatever they can to get that edited version out. But then I found, because like back in the day, kids don't got to worry about this now. They just hop on Apple Music or whatever.
Right.
But they would card you at like the FYEs, like Virgin Music. You couldn't just walk in and buy a parental advisory CD as a clearly young kid. That was until I found Sam Goody. Sam Goody was the best fucking store, bro. That's where I got Cassidy album. That's where I got Jaquan album.
You fuck with Cassidy?
Bro, everybody fuck with Cassidy. That's where I was getting the classics. That's where they would sell you whatever album that you wanted. They did not give a shit. Bring back Sam. I mean, we don't need to.
You a real nigga, bro. You fuck with Cassidy.
No,
look, I want to let you know something, bro. Cassidy, my favorite rapper of all time.
At a time.
About
recent Cassidy, but at a time, yeah.
But at a time, Cassidy, so I salute you.
Problem Burster Hustler, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, of course, that whole era, like, he had the pop crossover hits.
There's not a Cassidy song you can put out.
Yeah, hits.
My nigga, you a real nigga.
No, but it was. I just always remember being able to go into Sam Goody and just be able to just buy whatever. That was like Sam Goody at Metro Mall. Like for all my Phoenix niggas, you already know what it is. But like you could just walk in that bitch and buy a CD.
Just buy some
it's
shit.
Like it's just like even thinking about that period in life. Like it was like you just couldn't just get music like you get it now.
Do you remember your first album?
I mean, like it's kinda. But it's like first album versus like my first
album that you purchased
by myself or like with my mom type shit.
Both.
Because like I mean like with my mom, the first album my mom let me listen to was Bow Wow first album. All I wanna see you do is bounce. So I'm singing a lot of songs. I'm probably gonna get this shit copyrighted. I'm singing.
Hey, Bow Wow is
Bow Wow
crazy.
first album. That's one of the first like the bounce with me shit. That's probably like just if I'm thinking like first album.
You was bouncing this shit,
or some like white kid bullshit. Bro, I was around a lot of white kids, so I like the. I'm finna clown myself for this. Like Eiffel 65, you know what that is.
You know
I'm
what?
Blue, dabba dee da.
You know what?
I bought the single for that shit. That shit,
you know
what? I'm Blue was going crazy.
Check it out
for the white kids.
I moved to my first predominantly white neighborhood. It was Westchester, and I'll never forget. Like they was playing Linkin Park.
Okay, yeah.
My shit, it was. I forgot the name of the song. I try so hard, but God go far. My shit till the end. It doesn't even matter. Hey, my shit. They got some shit.
Niggas was on the white kid shit, bro.
They got some shit, man.
I don't blame you.
But look, I'm gonna leave this to say, what artists fell off versus what artists blew up since then.
I'm gonna let you answer that question first.
Wait, I gotta go first.
Cause you already know what I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna let you answer that question
hey, look,
before I'm
gonna say this. Quavo, I feel like he fell off when it came to like they split. You know, unfortunately, and his solo albums, brother, I'm not really rocking with it on some solo shit. Like I'm not. I felt like he was at best when he was together with a group. His solo shit, I'm not really rocking with it, and I really have faith. Like I really have faith. And you know what? Ironically, I never thought out of all the people, I never thought Offset will have his music solo. Like, I never thought he would be great as a solo artist. I never thought that. And it's very ironic. He's the, rest in peace to Takeoff, but he's the best one as a solo artist.
Takeoff for sure. Quavo and Takeoff had they like real uncle nephew dynamic. I wouldn't say either one of them fell off though. Them niggas got hella tax issues. So good luck with them tax. Pay Uncle Sam.
No, I mean fell off from an artist standpoint. Like who's spending Quavo?
Quavo still get 50, 100,000 a show though.
I don't care what he's getting in the show, but who's spending his shit? That shit gonna go down eventually.
Some niggas who listen to music on the blue line with no headphones and still listening to Quavo. Like the niggas that be just walking around like them niggas. I guarantee them niggas still listening to Quavo. I can tell you.
Okay, look, it's niggas on the blue line, but what I'm saying is that for the majority, like I'm spinning Kiari off that album.
Yeah.
That shit hot.
Kiari was cool.
That shit hot. That shit hot as fuck. And I think that it's a testimony to Offset skill. I never really paid attention to Offset ability until he made the comparison that Michael Jackson was his favorite artist.
That nigga be dancing his ass off. Offset be dancing his ass off.
I never knew that. Like I never knew he had that type of side. I think, GD Offset popping. If anybody popping a shit, it's Offset out of the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Take off the cool one. Quavo might pop his shit too, but I never thought that.
I feel like we got different definitions of fall off because I would say they're not obviously at the peak, but
I'm thinking them niggas musically.
When I'm thinking about falling off, you know who fell off is.
Hello, GC, are you with me here? I came in with terrible news about the next segment that I might have to take it out for the series of comments Sir Teddy has described with a new artist isn't for the faint of heart.
Give me outside of the three artists that I've named, nigga, you said fucking Quavo fell off.
Quavo.
So it's like we clearly don't have the same definition of falling off. Name somebody who is actually falling off, who can't do anything who had a rap career that was very notable and they can't do anything that they could do. Quavo can still do all the shit that he could have done 10 years ago.
No, he cannot.
I completely disagree.
Not as a solo artist.
I completely disagree.
He hasn't.
I mean, you're talking about in terms of music.
What has he done as a solo artist What has he done as a solo artist that was better than what he did as a group?
That doesn't mean that you've fallen off. The music that you put out isn't the only contributing factor to your relevancy as an artist. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense.
How?
It's a big contributing
factor.
You're
an artist.
But it's like I said.
That makes music. But your music is not a contributing factor as to why you're not relevant?
It is a contributing factor, but it's not the only factor. Quavo could still get 50 to 100 racks a show, imagine.
Okay.
Quavo could
Are we talking about artists? Are we talking about artists?
If Quavo goes out in public, he's not walking around in public by himself.
Are we talking about as an artist falling off, or are we talking about as a brand? What are we talking about? A brand, you can make money off your name. You're a brand. You're a walking brand. You're Quavo. You can walk around.
How are you separating the two, bro?
What do you mean? As an artist, what's falling off? To me,
your
as an artist,
of falling off is like they don't make music as good as they used to.
That's what I thought as an artist.
Let's take it back to.
That's what I thought. You're not making music as good as you was before. Your numbers aren't the numbers where they were before. You're not getting the same amount of bookings as you were before. You're not. There's a decline. That's what I thought falling off is. That's what I thought.
There's a decline and there's a valley and there's underground. When I think of niggas who falling off, I'm talking about the people.
The valley and the underground
they can't do shit. And I would venture to say that Mr. is in the category of people who can't do shit. So, I mean, once again, y'all let us know in the comments. Is that what is falling off? But Dell, just give us, before we switch topics, give us one more artist who's falling off. Who's another Dell fall off?
If I had to think offhand, who's a Dell fall off? Shit. I know this is gonna be tough for me to say this, but
okay.
That's valid, right?
Yeah, I would say
and I'm
maybe not in recent history, but
okay, recent 6ix9ine.
100%, very good answer.
I know it's a good answer, and the first answer I gave was a great answer. What are you talking about?
I would venture to say maybe not so much.
How?
I don't think Quavo or Offset has fallen off. They're not as popular as they once were, but I think
Offset is Offset.
If you understood that Cassidy fell off.
I never said Offset fell off. I said Offset, in my opinion, I think Offset is on the rise, personally, as a solo artist, while Quavo is on a decline as a solo artist. He's falling off as a solo artist.
No, say less. I feel you.
He's not. They're not the Migos.
Wow, really? Okay, we chopping game today, man. This is this is good, bro. Like let's get to some more Dell's hot topics, man. What we got, big dog?
Man, let's do the this or that, man. Let's do the this or that.
This or that.
Let's do
the
this or that.
What we got? Kick us off, Dell. Kick us off.
I bet. Look, this or that sports edition. Sports edition. We're doing anything sports related. Are you ready? You got to be quick, brother.
I got you.
Quick. You ready? Don't think. Just quick. Are you ready?
Let's just do 5 so we can have time to do the hood movies. Because
you lucky. I bet. Check it out.
This is nobody. I don't think
LeBron or Jordan
about this. Oh, LeBron or Jordan. Obviously, Mike, nigga. What the fuck? Obviously, Mike, bro. That's not even a real question. Mike, 6 for 6 MVPs.
I'm judging you, brother. I'm judging you, brother. Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark?
I could give 2 shits less about either or. Shout out to the women. Get y'all money. That's
what I don't
fucking care about.
You don't care about none of that?
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, nigga.
What are you talking about?
Yo,
they the reason why WNBA is popping.
Please kill this nigga in the comments.
They are the reason why
fucking Angel Reese.
When is WNBA ever a subject?
That's what I don't exactly. That's what I don't give a fuck about.
But when
this nigga said Caitlin Clark.
When
Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese?
Bro, look, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese made WNBA popping again.
I'm gonna let you get this off, bro.
They deserve it. Shout out to the WNBA players, man. They deserve it, man. Give them flowers, bro.
I said get your money, man.
You said you didn't give a fuck about them, bro. Give them flowers, bro.
I'm not giving no minutes on our podcast to Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark.
Why
Who the fuck
not?
You think we is, nigga? Was we like?
So you don't like neither of them?
Are we Stephen A. and Uncle Shannon?
You don't like neither of them?
Dale. We're doing the podcast, Dale.
You don't like neither of them?
I'm gonna do my. All right,
you don't like neither?
Dale.
All right. Check it out. All right, check it out. Steph Curry or Allen Iverson?
Steph. Okay, Steph. Steph is the best. Nah, I'm fucking around. I mean, Steph. AI culturally, AI had to, but I mean, Steph, once again, you're talking about somebody with multiple championships, multiple regular seasons MVPs, final MVP.
Tyreek Hill or Odell?
What are you getting at here, dog?
Who's better? Who you picking?
I don't give a shit as it relates to this podcast.
You don't watch sports?
This, bro. Of course I watch sports,
you don't watch Odell one hand?
Cam and Mace.
You don't like No? You don't like Tyreek Hill?
Bro, this is I feel
do we or did we not talk about sports prior?
We talked about sports as it relates to the greater scheme of pop culture and as it relates to we didn't have a statistically, well Odell went for 15 touchdowns on 35 receptions and Tyreek Hill, he will burn you on the 9 route, but he doesn't necessarily have the route running dexterity as Odell Beckham.
We're not going into depth.
We don't gotta do that.
We just doing this or that. We didn't even do all of that.
All right. How about let me see if I can think of a fun one as it relates to sports. Like, so, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hear your shit. Talking about my shit. Let me hear your shit.
This isn't a good time.
Come on, go ahead. Let me hear. Let me hear.
This or that sports edition. Like, what are we doing? Okay, so NCAA tournaments going on, the regionals going on at United Center right now.
Right.
What would you say is better, a good NCAA Sweet 16 or Elite 8 game or an NBA playoff game? One and done versus a series.
I'd rather do the one and done.
There you go.
What?
That's like a question.
Because I don't respond how you respond.
You gotta think about, bro. A nigga saying, Mike or LeBron.
The whole point is quick.
To ask the most normal fucking questions that we've ever heard of.
Quick.
Dell, you better than that, my nigga. I hope that's the theme of today's episode. Is Dell, you're better than that, my nigga.
Look, I'm not a media person. I'm not. If that's what you want me to be, brother. Look, we're talking on all subjects, right?
We talk, but bro, like I'm.
So what negates sports as a subject?
It doesn't negate sports as a subject, but that doesn't mean we need to say like if
so what do we need to talk about?
Comparison is LeBron versus Michael Jordan.
Fuck
like,
yeah, I need to know. I need to know where you stand at, nigga.
Different things.
I need to know where you stand at, nigga. I want to know, is you with LeBron or I want to know, is you with Mike?
I just. And this is okay. I'm glad that this is like what we're talking about, because it's like this is important as we grow this thing. We ain't going nowhere. We arguing, we getting heated, but that's the point. We're having interesting conversations, and we're not going nowhere as the function, and this is going to continue to go on. But it's like we have to like be accountable to like, bro, like this or that NBA, like it. And then you started off. You didn't even go like 96 Bulls versus 2017 Cavs. Or
Fuck
like,
no.
Give us an interesting element of it. You go like literally surface level. Michael LeBron.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
My nigga,
you
like,
right.
All right.
You right.
All right, can we knock out this next one, or do you?
Can you knock it out, nigga? I just named about 5. What's yours?
I just asked you one. I
one.
I really don't have a lot on this, bro.
I know you don't have a lot
because it's like this is like not a good. I'm not gonna say it's not a good topic. That's fuck. I'm trying to work on how I talk. I love you, and I got nothing but respect for you, my brother. Right, bro. But it's like, nigga, what? Like this or that NBA edition, bro.
Bro.
See, what are we inside stuff? Are we Amar Rashad and fucking like what is we doing?
Are we only media? Just let me know, bro. Let me know. Let me know if we only media, bro. Just let me know. There should be some
depth to this. Like, okay.
Sometimes it doesn't have to be depth. Sometimes it's face value.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be too much in depth. It's face value.
All right, here, I'll give you one.
Maybe
more.
not everybody thinking depth.
I'll give you one more. Pick this career or pick that career. Would you rather be perennial all-star, multiple regular season winner with no championships, or a role player, thinking like Robert Ory, nigga, my sports bag is deep as fuck, bro. Like, what's this nigga even talking about? My sports bag's deep as fuck.
Go ahead.
Or a nigga, or a real legend, but that's considered a role player on a multiple championship winning dynasty. Which one would you
say that again? Say that again, because you got to pop your shit in the midst of it.
Perennial all-star, scoring champion, all the accolades, but no championships, or a role player on a championship winning dynasty. Which one would you rather be? This or that?
I would rather be that man that probably never won a ring, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like people who get, what do you call it? Where people get carried. Like, nigga, you got carried, nigga. You ain't do nothing, but you bragging about a ring.
Player. Big Shot Bob is Big Shot Bob, though.
A role player like Big Shot Bob?
Yeah, like you hit notable shots. People know you clutch in the clutch moments, but you're not Tim Duncan. You're not Hakeem Olajuwon. You're not the main focal point of the team.
Fuck no, bro, because they're going to forget about you anyway.
Did we forget about Allen Iverson?
Did we forget about Carmelo?
Did we forget? No. Did we forget about Charles Barkley?
Did we forget about...
One of my favorite players ever is Reggie Miller. Winning time. Choke.
That's fine.
That's fine. I feel like there's a lot of...
Did he win?
No.
Okay. My point proven. I'm with Carmelo.
All right, man.
I want to be.
Speaking of Carmelo,
I want to be Himothy, bro.
Carmelo,
I don't gotta win.
Let me segue.
Everybody know AI.
Let me segue.
Do everybody know Robert Horry?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
If you know ball.
If you know Allen Iverson. If you know Allen Iverson.
Just said I don't know ball.
Look, check this out.
Pure ball
Who would you
knowledge.
rather be, fans? Would you rather be Allen Iverson Or would you rather be fucking a Robert Horry?
I mean, it's just mindset. I would. I don't. And it's crazy because I don't even necessarily disagree with you. I probably would rather be just a huge star with personal MVPs, accolades, and not win a chip. But I understand the winner mindset of wanting to win them chips. I mean, Robert Horry got what, 7? That's crazy.
And how many rings has he sold already? That shit don't mean nothing to him. That shit don't mean nothing to him. So and that's my whole point. That's my whole point, brother. I'd rather go down as a man. And maybe I didn't win a ring. Fine, whoop-de-fucking-do. But, nigga, you know that I've been fucking y'all up for 15 years, 16 years. I'm down in the history books for scoring, for everything. Like, there's nothing that you can do. At the end of the day, it's bro, I'm guarding my man that's across me. I'm fucking up everybody that's across me. Granted, understand, it's a team sport. Like, right. We got to win as a team. But if you want to talk that shit, bro, any man that laces his shoes up, laces his cleats up in front of me, I'm smoking you. I'm fucking you up. And I will live happily ever after with that message, with no ring, knowing that you shot a shot that's clutch. Congrats.
No, shout out to
Big Shot Rob. Congrats. You sold that shit anyway. He sold his rings anyway.
Shout out to sports, man. Shout out to our sportscaster here at TheFunction, Dell, coming live with the sports hot facts, man. So the 7 p.m. Brooklyn podcast. You know, shout out to Mero. Shout out to Kaz. They holding it down at 7 p.m. Brooklyn, man. We fuck with you over here at TheFunction. They recently put out a hood movie bracket. So we're going to go through this bracket. This is going to take some time, but we wanted to discuss this. Before we get into the bracket, all right, I'm going to read every movie in the bracket on both sides. So at the 1 seed on one side, Paid in Full. 16 seed, Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood. 8 seed, Above the Rim. 9 seed, Baby Boy. 4 seed, Menace to Society. 13 versus 13 seed, ATL. And we'll get into the matchups after this. 5 seed, Belly. 12 seed, Set It Off. Other side of the bracket, 2 seed, Friday. 15 seed, Paper Soldiers. Slept on classic. 7 seed, Juice. 10th seed, Drumline. Drumline shouldn't even be on this. Drumline's not a hood movie. 3 seed, Boys in the Hood. 14 seed, All About the Benjamins. 6 seed, New Jack City. 11 seed, Dead Presidents.
That's fucking tough.
So it's going to be hard to keep track of all this. First, I want to say, this is not even a great list of hood movies, bro. Like, how did y'all miss Shotas? How is Shotas not on this list?
Shotas should have made it over Drumline.
Drumline's not even, if you're going to pick a young coming-to-age hood movie, You Got Served is more of a hood movie than Drumline. Niggas was at least moving work in You Got Served. They were selling drugs. There's no hood element there's no hood element to Drumline. That's like a black excellence story. Another notable miss from this, if you're talking about Beans with, you know what I'm saying, with Paper Soldiers, State Property. How State Property ain't on this list? Yeah. Slept on hood classic, Next Day Air. That, people may not know about Next Day Air. Next Day Air.
Cassidy was in that bitch.
Cassidy was in it. Yes, Cass was in it. Mos Def, Donald Faison, very slept on hood classic. Another one people might not know about, South Central, The Deuces, Hoover Deuces. Yeah. And another hood classic, The Wood. How you ain't got The Wood on this list, bro?
That's not really a hood classic. That's a black.
It's more of a hood
like
classic.
A black man.
There's gangs in it. There's robbing in the wood. It's about the Bloods. It's way more.
But it's not really. It's like a love story.
All right. Well, let's get into it. Do you got any notable misses? Do you see anything missing? And that's just black hood classics. If we get into the Vario hood classic, how Blood In, Blood Out ain't on this list? Blood In, Blood Out is such a, oh my God. That's probably one of my top hood classics.
There's only one movie that I can think of, but I can't think of the name, and I hope that you can remind me. It was supposed to be like a documentary. It's something in the hood where it's really...
Oh, Snow on the Bluff?
Snow on the Bluff. How the fuck did
Snow on the Bluff? Snow on the Bluff.
I thought that's...
Gang Tapes is another movie with that similar documentary style, Gang Tapes is like the West Coast version. So, all right.
Well, let's dive in. Who you got?
Paid in Full. If you can maybe keep track of what we say is around. We'll try to go through this quick. So, first round, Paid in Full versus Don't Be a Menace.
That's fucking tough.
It's tough. It's tough, but it's easy at the same time. Paid in Full. Don't Be a Menace is great. Parodies, obviously, all the great 90s films.
That's tough, bro. I'm going Don't Be a Menace.
So you're going with the 1 over 16.
Because the comedy. I'm going comedy. with that one. Okay. I love Paid in Full though. I'm a money miss type of nigga, but I'm gonna go with Don't Be a Menace.
That's kind of crazy for a 116. You go
message.
All right, maybe we're not gonna have a definitive winner, but all right, let's. Well, I'm gonna rock with my nigga Dell. We'll say all right, Don't Be a Menace moves on to the next round over Paid in Full, which is completely wrong answer. 8-9, Above the Rim or Baby Boy?
Shit.
My nigga David Ruffin scoring like 40 in like 10 minutes. Tupac and David Ruffin are brothers.
Bruh, he grabbed the book bag, bruh. This when you know what shit was up. I'm gonna go Above the Rim.
Okay.
What you got?
I'm good. I'm good with Above the Rim. Baby Boy, I mean, I would say Baby Boy is more known for sure in terms of like because it's BET syndication, but I'm good with it. I'll go Above the Rim. I would probably go Baby Boy though, if you're asking me.
Okay.
So
let's do Baby Boy.
We'll move Baby Boy on.
Yep.
This is this I can see people like going crazy. So Menace to Society versus ATL.
Who you got?
Menace, bro. Menace easily.
I got you.
Menace, that's an easy
ATL is more quotable.
No, it's not.
Quotable?
Quotable? Them niggas smoked your cousin right in front of you? And you ain't about to do nothing. You acting like a real bitch right now.
You got some baby powder on your knees. Like somebody threw some baby powder on you. Ashy, nigga. Like, you got some Cuddy last night? Ain't nobody getting no Cuddy but me inside this house.
I feel it.
This is the new. Like
it's definitely quotable.
It's quotable as fuck.
Menace has quotables too, but I'll give you that, bro.
But I'm rocking with the Menace though. I'm rocking with you though.
All right, so Menace moves on there.
They did Harold bogus as hell at the light.
Oh, yeah, they did Harold.
They did Harold. As hell. Man, what?
All right, Belly versus Set It Off.
This shit is tough.
It's really actually not tough for me. It's really not. Belly is an amazing visual experience. Hype Williams obviously did his thing visually, but Belly is not a good story. It doesn't flow. That shit's all over the place.
All right, so who you picking?
Set It Off. Set It Off is Set It Off is like amazing story, amazing acting. Queen Latifah, unforgettable performance. Jada Pinkett, unforgettable performance.
For sure.
Yeah, like Belly is like Belly set the standard visually, and that's kind of like what you were saying. Maybe like the quotables and just like the things that we remember. Maybe more Belly. Walking through the club with the glowing eyes for sure. But all right, let's keep it moving. Friday versus Paper Soldiers. Shout out to Kevin Hart. That was a very Dame Dash is a legend for all the early roles that he gave Kevin Hart. But I think can we both agree on Friday for that one? It's fucking Friday, bro. All right.
Absolutely.
Juice versus Drumline. Drumline is not a hood movie.
I'm going Juice.
Boys in the Hood versus All About the Benjamins. That's tough for me, man. I don't like Boys in the Hood. I don't think Boys in the Hood is that because if you pick between the argument would always be Boys in the Hood or Menace. Menace is like, I'm a menace, nigga. Like, I felt like for what it was trying to showcase, Boys in the Hood showcased maybe the more totality of the hood experience and how there's different people, which is a fair point. There's different personalities, but I would say personally, I'm obviously Boys in the Hood is more known than All About the Benjamins. I would pick All About the Benjamins over. I would. Talking about quotables, talking about peak Mike Epps, talking about just like I'm watching. If it's like, especially if we talking about when
he said book 'em, right? Catch me.
If we talking about just, I'm a young nigga and I'm with the homies and we got to pick a DVD like what we watching. We're probably gonna watch.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Boys in the Hood had a message, had a bigger message to me than All About the Benjamins, and the message and the takeaway to me, I think that's more powerful than.
All right, we go Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
and
lie.
then the last first round,
this shit is
New
tough.
Jack City and Dead Presidents.
Fuck, bro, I'm gonna go Dead Presidents.
I will go New Jack City. New Jack City's not the best acting, not a very different or distinguishing storyline. It's like really just all at play. It's like a blaxploitation film. It's like The Mac. It's like Willie Dynamite. It's very blaxploitation. It's very wacky, very big, but it's defines an era. It's like New Jack niggas was dressing like Nino. Niggas was getting the Nino cut. Nino was the coldest black nigga. He set the standard for black niggas being evil. Like if you was Nino's color, you was evil. But okay, that's the first round. I know we a bit over an hour already, so I think will we be good with continuing this on the next episode, or do you want to finish this now?
We can knock it out next episode.
All right, bet. Yeah, we'll come back. We got an interesting second round, but no, that hood movie bracket, that's certainly something to talk about. We're going to circle back
to
this.
So you real life choosing New Jack City over Dead Presidents?
I would venture to say Dead Presidents, it's a hood movie. They robbing shit. I would say that's more of an experience movie, right? The Catalyst, it's a coming of age experience. Like the Catalyst was him going to Vietnam and then changing after he went to Vietnam.
Right.
But I wouldn't say it's necessarily a hood movie. I think when you think of like the 90s being kicked off as the era of hood movies, New Jack City was the first one that kicked off the 90s being the hood movies era. It was New Jack City.
I really think that you got like two different sides of it. Like you got the street sides with New Jack City, like the street side, but then I think you got like the normalcy side when it came to Dead Presidents, where you did have a lot of our black men going off to wars.
It tells a very interesting, compelling story.
Yeah, and then like coming back from war, and you can see just it paints a picture of how we was just left out to dry, and we dealing with mental shit, physical shit that we was dealing with throughout the war, but we bringing it home and
fighting that white man's woe.
Literally, and it's like the effects of it is like who was the ultimate winner at the end of the day, and like the shit that we lost. You know, I don't know. As Dead Presidents to me, I'm not.
I feel it. I would say Dead Presidents is a better movie. Dead Presidents is a better movie than New Jack City, but as far as
niggas was trying to hit licks to survive, man.
When I think of hood movies, and that's why I don't know how Paid in Full didn't make it out the first round. I think of New Jack City. I think of Paid in Full. I think of Juice. I think like that's like a.
Don't be a minute. This is just a great comedy movie.
It's a spoof of other movies on this list, so it's like
it's amazing.
But all right, man. Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I think this is
wait. Hold on, brother. What got you functioning this week?
Yeah, for sure. What's got me functioning this week is the concept of being the man in the arena. I thought about this one. So look it up if you would like to learn what the man in the arena is, but just a brief overview. Critics have a lot of things to say. People who are on the sidelines playing, you know what I'm saying, armchair quarterback have a lot of things to say, but it's something about the person that decides to do something, that puts themselves out to try. I would describe myself as a lifelong trier. You know what I'm saying? Like I've tried things my whole life. I tried to be a skateboarder when I was a kid. Everybody, we had our hoop dreams and our football dreams. Everybody tried to play sports.
Right.
I put out music. I tried to do music. I tried to do clothing in certain aspects, and things may have not worked to where I wanted to or what I thought that I desired, but I've always found myself as that person in the arena that's gonna try, and I think that's what we're doing here at TheFunction. Like I think, we may not be getting like the exact reaction that we want at this point. Things could potentially be bigger, and they can always be potentially bigger, but I think
it's too early to talk about that, man.
No, for sure. But somebody has sent me the concept of the man in the arena and just reminded me that it's just something about putting yourself out there and that willingness to perform. And I've always been a performer my whole life. So it's just, that's what really got me functioning this week. The spirit of continuously putting yourself out there and being that man in the arena that's going to battle for what you want to do and progressing. What about you, bro?
I fuck with that. I'm not gonna lie to you because I'm the type where it's like when my back against the wall, I perform the best.
For sure.
Like when my back against the wall, I perform the best. But what got me functioning this week is, man, shout out to Jay-Z. Like he's one of the people that I looked up to currently as a model and role model and as a business influencer. But he made a quote that said, "Generational wealth, that's the key." And they got me functioning this week because outside of all the 9 to 5 and the podcast and things like that, I do have multiple hats in the sense where I am a real estate broker. So it's like being invested in real estate and helping people to achieve their financial goals, where I have a client currently where we're doing multi-units. Like she's in the process of purchasing her first multi-unit, just building a generational wealth for her family and her kids. So I think they got me focused this week as far as it lit that reignite switch where, it's leave a legacy. It's like, what are we doing this for? So that really got me functioning this week, just building generational wealth. Yeah.
We got to hear more about your journey in real estate and just what you got. I think that's super interesting, just how you continue to help folks out, give people the knowledge. Knowledge is a major thing that we need as a community. Yeah. And I think you're doing something dope with sharing that, bro. So that's what's up, my nigga.
I know you.
But yeah, man, episode 5, man, this is kind of a different vibe. So, you know what I'm saying? We doing shit differently, man. It's not going to be the same every week, man.
As you can see.
Function. Shout out to the Fofo Bulldog.
For sure. And look, and then I will let y'all know one thing for sure. One thing for sure, we're going to have our different opinions. We're going to have our different viewpoints, but it's all love.
No, all love, my nigga. You already know.
You already know.
Here, man.
See y'all next week, man. Tap in with us.